And I said, listen, I've traveled every
Hi, I'm Dustin.
And I'm Marcia. And this is how we spent our summer.
I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man.
The Traveling Salesman Problem, or TSP, calls for finding the shortest path through a given number of locations. But there are so many possible routes. The challenge is to find a reasonably short route in a reasonable amount of time. Who needs to know the shortest path? Delivery drivers.
A programmer for a robotic arm making numerous welds.
Workers pulling products from a vast warehouse.
A UAV pilot monitoring forest fires.
We looked at two algorithms for finding optimal routes for the TSP. The first was 2opt. We used MATLAB to measure how 2opt could improve a given route, as shown in this video.
In a genetic algorithm, or GA, computer code simulates the processes of natural selection and reproduction through many hundreds of iterations or generations. For our research, we created and tested 3 hybrids that included 2opt at the front, the middle, or the end of the GA process. Our tests compared our 3 hybrids to 2opt and GA alone in distance and time. When we tested groups of 25, 50, and 100 cities, none of the hybrids produced consistently shorter tours in distance when compared with GA alone.
However, there are certain situations where the hybrids show potential when considering specific applications. This graph shows where one of our hybrids was able to find an optimized tour in fewer seconds than GA.
For my 9th grade integrated science class, the big idea for our challenge will be optimization and disaster relief. Students will consider essential questions like, how can we save the most lives after a natural disaster? For the first challenge, students will be asked to design a disaster relief plan where unmanned aerial vehicles can deliver supplies. They'll share their plans with the class and make modifications. For the second part of the challenge, students will learn to program robots to simulate their disaster relief plan.
For my 8th grade pre-algebra unit, the big idea and focus will be optimization to produce a winning business model. I want my students to have an understanding that optimization is relevant to any successful business. For the challenge, students will design a t-shirt for the 8th grade class. They will be responsible to research and develop a design, support their optimized design through data collection and displays, and then assemble all of the work into a business plan to pitch to potential investors.
I'm a killer, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, it's bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man.